Hello, Brad. Omega, Polly. FYI, for some reason, I guess, like the friend system, I randomly have you friended and nobody else. So every time the stream starts or whenever you show up, I get a little message in chat that says your friend Haggis65 has just started watching. So I get to creep on you. It's like backwards creeping. If you hear clicking, that's my mouse, sorry. I was looking at Twitter a little bit. If it is hashtag mental awareness something or other day, then I'll have to tweet something at some point. But the tweet will probably include the phrase that hashtag mental awareness, I don't spend time on social media or using my phone because it hurts me. So yeah, sorry about anime and dub track. I lost track of what day it was and also just everything else. Today felt like December to me, and that's not a good thing. Sorry. That's what I mean about randomly, because like I have all of you randomly friended on certain things. I don't keep track of who is and isn't. I just usually accept. So, incoming friend requests, I'm assuming. I don't even know why, like what it does. I guess you can chat to each other, like whisper. I already caught up on the episode, so that's not a problem. I watched it in my bath. But yeah, what I was saying is that I wouldn't have missed the episode if I had known / remembered what day it was. But all I knew is that I was cold and I was really needing to just hibernate. So, and especially like the last few days, I haven't, last forever, but the last few days specifically, I haven't been looking at my phone at all. Well, I've been looking at my phone a lot, but all it's had on it is a video. Like, I don't look at my Messenger, my email, my Twitter, Discord, nothing. All I do is I put a video on and do whatever else I'm doing. Oh, I guess I should stop looping this song. You guys might not appreciate it as much as I do. But if you like this song, it's actually really good to loop forever. Alright, what should I play today? I need to download some more of my Bandcamp music that I have permission to play, because I've been going through a lot of it, I feel like. Yeah. Well, I'll show you in a sec. Oh, know your role. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't remember if this one's... This one might be okay. I think only the first one kind of irritates me. We'll stick with this for now, at least. I almost, like, automatically switched to Nintendo console, but we're going directly to the art today. Yeah, okay, so this is my drawing from yesterday. Yeah, I know that feeling, Brad. I haven't ordered anything in a while. I guess the Switch and the games I got for the Switch, like Splatoon, were like the last thing I really was like, is it here yet? But yeah, so yesterday I drew this. I guess I should... wait, I gotta close my game. Because I'm playing Stardew. This looks really weird and blown out to me. So I probably just have my color settings weird. There's always like a little bit of something or other. Excuse me on this one. Well, while we're here. I know, how can I top that? But yeah, this is my farm, just hanging out. I just got the horse. It's winter. And I don't have this yet, which makes me sad. But I do have the second tier coop and the second tier barn. And I have, my chickens are named Bok and Choi. And I have a duck named Meep. And then in here, I have, oh, I thought maybe both of them would be in the right order. Moo and Cow. And for some reason I named this Bracken. It was making me think of my granny, and her name is Fern, or was Fern. So I call her Bracken because Bracken is a kind of fern. It's an edible kind of fern, at least partially, sometimes of the year. And I have like a shitload of tappers. I have tappers on everything. And like a lot of beehives for, considering I'm near one, I don't know. But yeah, I don't have any upgrades to the house. I have 2 silos. And let's see what my... Yeah, I'm trying to get the Linus thing. I looked it up. It is him. Here's my skills. And I'm like not talking to anybody. But I have the dwarven thing and the skeleton key. But yeah, anyways. I'm going to escape. I expected that I would have to close that. And not save. So I'm not worried about... Hello? Oh, this button. I'm confused because I'm pressing where it should be, like on... No. Did I say I wanted to open it again? No! Alright. So... Was it this? No, it was... This one. Yeah! So, I was taking screenshots of burbs and stuff, but then I took a screenshot of this guy. Wow. I said doing sick flips. I'm sure it's not even sick or a flip or anything, but you get the gist of it. So I drew him. It's all wrong, but, you know, it's sort of right. And I was trying to remember what these parts of stuff are called. Like, this is this like trucks? This part? Is that trucks? I don't know. This is all wrong. Like, it's not. I was going to say, like, scientifically accurate. What is it? Like, skateboardingly accurate? I just tried to draw what was in the picture, and it's kind of like, this is as big as I can see it, so it's kind of small and whatever. Yeah, trucks. Yeah, it's like the one thing I know. I know that those are trucks. I did for a brief period of time consider and research getting into doing skateboarding. But at the time, I was also applying to go to a culinary school, and I did hypothetically want to draw again sometime in my future, so I thought breaking my wrists wasn't a good idea at the time. But yeah, I took some screenshots, so let's see, what else did I take? What time is it? Yeah, 9:37. I can't be too long. So I should pick something relatively easy. Could do some more clothes. Just different clothes pieces. I could do Craymond! Craymond would be so tiny though. It would be like one part of a picture. Well, at the time, I don't know, what year was it? 2012. Imagine the skateboarding landscape then. I think I don't fucking know what I was thinking. But basically, I was going to different stores, pricing out equipment, looking at what a starter, like, basically how much it would cost to get the basics and whatever else, and regardless of whether or not I was a longboard or a pool skater kind of thing, like, I was more worried about, like, falling and also traffic, because even if I was doing longboarding stuff, it would be downtown Vancouver, so, yeah. Ah! I just noticed that, Krusty Sean has an earring, or whatever you call that. He's got a piercing. Right there. Well, no, I did. I looked at wrist guards. I looked at all these things. That's what I'm saying. But like, considering everything, it was like, okay, am I gonna wear my safety gear 100% of the time? What's gonna happen? What's the like most likely thing that's gonna happen? You know, that kind of stuff. What's the word? There's a word for that. There's a job for that. It's risk something or other. Risk assessment? Yeah, something like that. Basically, at the time, I just didn't think it was worth it. I didn't have the money, and I couldn't afford the injuries. Yeah, risk management. That's probably what I meant. Oh yeah, also this is a sweet quest I got the other day. Monsters known as Dust Spirit are throwing the elemental balance into disarray. I would like an adventurer to enter the mines and slay 0 of these creatures. I will pay 0 gold for the reward. I tried to accept the quest, but it wouldn't let me. Like, I didn't go to try and complete it, but I assumed it would just be like, oh, you completed it, and it didn't. I've got a few bugs for Stardew. Also, I spent some time looking up all the information on the hash sign and interrobangs and stuff, and Ko and I were both totally right. Just saying. Although I'm happy that I was able to start such a ridiculous conversation that went off the rails completely, and we all laughed. So, made up for all the times I tried to make a joke and like nobody said anything, and I cried inside a little bit. I don't know what to draw. Nice. Yeah, hash sign, pound sign, number sign, whatever you want to call it. If someone gets a lucrative show out of this, I'm like suing. Oh yeah, was there? Yeah. Yeah. Well, and the entire point was that like that's what screws with my like keyboard, because I'm using a American layout keyboard on a UK layout laptop. So there's confusion for me. That's what I was talking about basically. I don't know what to draw. I thought I had an idea, but now I forget. Alright, well, let's try doing like a Crayman, maybe. That'll be something relatively small and achievable, and then it'll take me like a year anyways. Oh no, I can't see through the mic now. Well, maybe I do this. Yeah, that's pretty good. Where should I even draw this? I could probably draw this in the like bottom corner. That seems, I don't know. What if I do that? Well, when you go to stuff like that, it's really interesting actually when you start like reading into stuff like that. Like reading into the history of like symbols and letters and language and all that kind of stuff. The reason, specifically, at least the way it was written in Wikipedia, the reason that the pound sign, as we call it, the hash sign, the number sign, the reason it's called the pound sign is because it was basically used as a shorthand for weight, because it looked similar to another symbol. So it looked like the symbol they used to use for LBS, which is pounds. So they used the hashtag because it looked similar to this other older squiggle they used to use. So that's why, as far as Wikipedia was saying, that's generally accepted. That's why it's also called the pound sign, is because people used to use it that way. They used to use it as a denotation for like this many pounds of something, because it looks like a similar symbol. So, but yeah, as far as like keyboards and stuff, a lot of that is like the entire reason for QWERTY is basically to make it so that typewriters don't jam. You know, like it's all old school shit. You really got to go back quite a while to usually find out why. Well, not even that. Some of it's like less than 100 years, but quite a while for us to find out. It's like, oh, that was because of like counting machines, or that was because of, you know, someone just made it up and it's been that way forever, you know, like, from what I understand, like the whole pound system basically comes from Romans, and it's like, well how, wait, I need to read the Wikipedia on like why America uses pounds and miles and stuff, because that one I don't know yet. But yeah, I was just reading up on like I said, the interrobang and the exclamation point also being referred to as bang, and the number sign / pound sign / whatever you want to call it. But even Tim was saying, he's like, oh, because he's called Canadian numbers before, and he would say like, press the pound sign, and he's like, there's no freaking, there's no pound sign on here. But I guess in Canada, that's why I know it, is because that's what we refer to as the pound sign on the phone. So if you call like certain numbers, it'll say like press pound and then something else. Stone tablets had QWERTY flints. Yeah. But no, I mean, that's the thing, is basically old shit was weird because we didn't have the internet. So people didn't like have committees to come up with these things, and they would all come up with their own way to do it. And then we built societies on those weird things. That's usually the answer, is like, oh yeah, it's just because of this. Like the same reason why there's all these great big straight lines in Europe, and then like all these other squiggly little lines, is because, like, for roads, it's because the Romans made one big straight line and then everyone else just did squiggly lines. Yeah, just come up with weird shit, and then everyone's like, alright, sounds good. And then we still use that stuff, and nobody knows why. Alright, I'm supposed to be drawing a, like, crayfish dude, so I'm gonna try and do that. I might try and set up a bit, though, which is difficult. I need to stop crossing my legs. My ankles, I guess. My ankle hurts. Guess I should just do like general size before I start doing any details. But we're gonna say he's about that big, which means he'll fit. Hey, Hopine. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, yeah. So now there's like committees and unions and governments that are like, this has to be this way. No, yeah. And there's the whole uh that the whole, is it the ISO, where they basically, it's like an entire, the whole job they do is they take care of like symbols and making sure that they're like universally, or at least um earth internationally, like understandable even if you don't speak certain languages. Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that. It's just like nobody, you don't think of that kind of stuff, and then you read about it and you're like, wow, that is legitimately interesting, and also what the, like, what the fuck, really? But yeah, just all those little weird, wild things you never think about. I love that kind of stuff, especially the like cultural and sociological kind of stuff, where it's like, oh, women weren't allowed to do this, or you couldn't eat this on this day because of this religion, and then this, like this became adopted by, like, or like this kind of clothing became popular because of, like just that kind of stuff, where it's like, oh, it's because this bird was really popular to make hats out of, and then that bird went extinct, so, like, and then they used this dye because only these kind of people were allowed to, like, just that kind of stuff. I love that stuff. I love learning that kind of stuff. So actually, that list I tweeted the other day of like documentaries, a lot of that is in there, basically, where it's like, oh wow, like, just you learn shit you didn't even know you wanted to know. Oh god. Never, no, I haven't heard of that one. Sounds interesting though. But yeah, I only like watching those documentaries that are just like really informational and like interesting, but also not like stressful or guilt making, those kind of like really shitty ones where it's like, you're making the world die by eating. I don't like those ones. I don't even think they should be called documentaries. Like, there's something completely different. Yeah, exactly. It's like, ugh, go away. If I wanted to just have like more anxiety and self-loathing, I would just like talk to myself. I don't need to watch a TV show to get that. Yeah, voiced by Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman, no. Oh yeah, and that's the thing too. Even is just how many things are based on like stories or conjecture that like never actually happened, but it's like become a part of the like the mythos of something. I don't know. I love all that kind of stuff. I love that stuff so much. It's the same reason I used to be like, well, I'm still kind of, but like I used to be like heavily into a lot more of those procedural like cop shows, specifically stuff like CSI, because at least in the beginning, they used to teach you something. It wasn't just like, it's a guy and he's bad, let's catch him. It's like, oh, we're going to catch him using this technology that, wasn't commonly known until now. There's a show called this and everybody knows about it. But at the beginning, it was like, oh, wow, that's really interesting. Or stuff like Bones, where it's like, oh, yeah, like people in this type of thing only have this kind of thing, and these bones tell you this thing, and you're like, what? That's cool. How do you know that? That's awesome. Or like, these bugs only show up on these days when it's rainy underneath feet. And you're like, what? How? How do you know that? I feel like I'm just messing this up already. Yeah, exactly. The Snickers bar, which is called the Marathon bar, or we used to be, but it's actually Snickers. Ugh. I gotta like not dry that part first, because then it looks like I'm just drawing a penis shrimp. Opal fruits? I'm assuming that's a thing I don't get. Yeah, I need to not draw the bulbous head part first. I need to like do something else so that it looks less conspicuously like a penis shrimp. I never remember, but the little tiny cute like see-through shrimps in like micro aquariums, I love those guys. They're so cute. I had a bunch of them in my last aquarium. Starburst? Well, it's like toques are apparently beanies, and Smarties are rockets. Like what? And like certain countries don't have potato chips. They only have like other weird things that are not potato chips. And some countries don't have ketchup chips. Why is that? Opal fruits. Okay. Whatever you say. That's the thing, is like nowadays a lot of stuff usually has more like international branding, like marketing strategy. Sometimes. Not all the time. Oh, what was it? Sega? There's something about Sega I was reading. I can't remember entirely, but oh no, was I reading it or was I watching it? It must have been a Did You Know Gaming video. Basically, there was some kind of point. Yeah, polos are lifesavers. Well, not really. Those are different. Polos are different. Yeah, ghost shrimp. But yeah, I think it was a Did You Know Gaming, and it was like Sega basically, to promote one of their consoles or something. They basically like, what's the word? They paid a bunch of money to have their name and some other thing on a bunch of like soccer/football jerseys, and basically one of the words they put on kind of meant like jerking off in like Spain or something. So whenever they played there, everyone was like, lol, 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 this is like jerking off on their shirt. So like, stuff like that, that doesn't, I don't know, I feel like they try not to do that as much anymore. Yeah, Kinder Eggs. Yeah, exactly, yeah. What was the other thing I was thinking? Huh, cool. It's like gone from my brain. I don't know what I had something in my mind, And it disappeared. Oh, yeah, I was thinking of there's something like that with a car or something. There was like some car and somewhere in like South America it meant like something really terrible. And then same thing like the like jars of baby food basically in some cultures or whatever where they would try and like take that for like aid or whatever for people in need, and they'd be like, I'm not eating this, it has a baby on the label, like it's made out of babies. And it's like, no, it doesn't, it's not made out of babies, it just has a baby on the label, it's not. I don't know, stuff like that. It's all interesting. It's just interesting basically to know why is fun. Phone. Stop it. Stop. Stop. Why do you not work like the way you should? There we go. I just don't like flick hard enough. Yeah, buy babies from babies for... Yeah, Mitsubishi. Oh, wanker? Nice. No go. Yeah, exactly. Like, stuff like that where it's like, oh, like this is the target market, and then it gets sold somewhere else and they're like, I think there was another one. But yeah, that might have been the one I was thinking about, Tim. Can I like if I look at this here, will this help me focus and draw? Clearly, Polly. Clearly, that's the answer. Oh no, it's gonna get too close to the other picture now. Why? Why do I do this to myself? I feel like I have like a mental block when trying to draw these freaking antennae. I just can't do it. Yeah. I'm drawing this guy. His name is Craymond. He like floats above one of the other shopkeepers. But yeah. Hence the penis shrimp comments. Because he's got a little bulby head. Thanks for the cheer, Haggis. Maybe I'd have to refresh to see the new cheer badge. But congrats! I can't really tell where his legs are. I have to like zoom in with my face. Oh, you hear the little zoom in noise. Ah, I see it now. I didn't have to refresh. I just thought maybe because, you know, Twitch, I would have to refresh to see it, but... How many likes does he even have? Hard to tell. 6, maybe? Might have to go in the game. It's gotta be done. Yeah, now you're like a pentagon. I think this is, yeah, this is a BGC remix of, or no, a remix with BGC? Yeah, BGC C418. I still remember one of the first times I met BGC. We ended up, like, same as multiple conversations I've had with people, where basically people will be congregating to talk to, like, you know, other people that are all hanging out, and then all the people that they're here to talk to, they all leave, and then the people get left behind. So BGC and I started talking, and we ended up talking about hand sanitizer, because I offered him some too. And he's like, oh, I love, because I had, what was it, whatever the company is, I can't remember, but I had some by this company, and he was like, oh, they have this one smell and I love it. And I was like, well, what smell? And he's like, oh, it's this one. And I'm like, you mean this one? And I pull it out of my bag, and he's like, I love that one. And so he was like, oh, but I ran out, like I haven't gotten any more, like recently or whatever. So I was like, well, you can have this one. He's like, no. And I'm like, I've got like 3 other ones. He's like, really? So I gave him my hand sanitizer that was, it was the eucalyptus mint one, I think. And he was just like, thank you. And then later he was super drunk leaving the humble party, and he thanked me again. He's like, thank you so much. And C418 was there, and we made faces at each other, because that's what you do with C418. Just make grumpy faces. No, not Purell. It was like Bath and Body Works. I think that's the one. But yeah, he's like, oh yeah, this one, I just love it. It's so good. And yeah, I had it in my bag, and he was like, oh my god, I love this one. Oh, I like this. But yeah, so this song is by both of them. Big Giant Circles and C418. I guess. That's what it says on the title. Haven't heard from Jimmy in a while. Maybe I should tweet him. I was thinking about that last night, playing with the guys. It's like I haven't seen them physically in like 2 years, at least. So it's just kind of weird. Some of them I even haven't seen since longer than that, because the last event I was at was TwitchCon, and some of them didn't go to that, so... Is it like this? More like a little flipper thing? Yeah, eucalyptus. This is Craymond. Craymond. Sorry, Craymond. It says it sometimes when you enter, because he says something. It's only maybe when you buy something. But I can't buy anything because I've already purchased all of the gear in the game, I think. There's not... Wow. Really? Are you kidding me right now? I wasn't even playing. Alright, it wants me to reinsert the game card. No! You're not allowed. Yeah, but I've been having a lot lately. More often, I guess. Oh, and this one's with Laura Shigihara? Yes. Which, if anyone knows her voice, it's usually from Plants vs. Zombies song. Oh man, I just skipped past, like, hilarious text. Oh well. To the Moon. I have never actually played To the Moon. It's been on my, like, to-do list for a long time, but I know it's sad, so I just basically put it off forever. But when I hear her voice, I immediately hear her, like, singing, "There's a zombie on your lawn." Maybe I'm the only person that listens to that song a lot. Alright, we're back to Craymond with his little wiggly butt. Yeah, so Flo. Oh, yeah, Craymond! See, it says Craymond! It says his name. That's what I was trying to get it to do. It's just Craymond. I think this is close enough. Probably. Yeah, no, it was in the intro to the game, because it always shows the girls talking, basically just to load the game. And Pearl said, like, "Marina, did you know there's a veggie, like a huge veggie garden in my front yard?" And then Marina was like, "Grass may be a vegetable, but it's not like a veggie garden," or something. It was just one of the sillier ones where it's like, what? Now, should I use a pink? I can use pinks! I have pinks! Going full on penis shrimp. Making him flesh color, just like he is in the game. He's my favorite shopkeeper, probably. Trying to like get... Oh, his tail has 3 bumpies on it. Okay, well, that picture does not show it in that. No, this changes everything. How? Do I just like do like this? There we go. It'll be fine. No big deal. Wow, you were just gonna eat Crayman. What do you, come on. Okay, like, seriously though? Let me get this webcam control in here and we can zoom in and enhance this shit. Alright, let's see. Look at this. Wait. Nope, that's not gonna work. Look at this guy. Tell me that's not a penis shrimp. You could have a penis cosplay of this character. Straight up. Put some antenna on your dick. It's a penis shrimp. Alright. Let's get back to coloring this. Not a penis shrimp guy. See, but from where I'm sitting, he looks fine. I'm screwing myself over with this. I have to change where I put the desk, because where I put the desk influences whether or not I actually like the final art. Because to me, he looks great, and if I actually look at the paper, he looks terrible. He looks like this to me, like this. But like on paper, it's like wah. But it's like this to me. This is what he looks like to me. He looks proportionate and right. This is freaking... You look horrible, Crayman. I'm sorry. How... Can I even fix this? Should I even fix this? Dang it, Crayman. Why you look so long? You're not supposed to look like that. You're bulbous. You're bulbous, not long. Should I just like redo his head? Is that gonna make it fine? I mean, either way, it's Crayman, but it doesn't look like that. He looks like the way he looked when he was the other way. Oh, okay, so not a real BRB, just a fake BRB. Yeah, I don't know. If I just make you a little more bulbous, does that compensate for it? Compensate, you know? Because, anyways. Maybe that'd work. Yeah, I'll just do full suspension. I'm sure that would be totally fitting with the amount of setup and teardown there is for this already. Just, you know, Mission Impossible style. I'll just suspend from the ceiling and just go a writing slope. Well, yeah, but that's the thing, is it's just like to try and get like a good angle. It's all Well, yeah, that actually kind of looks. That's what it looks like to me from my angle. It's like it's Craymond, and then I look and I'm like, what is this horrible beast? No, no. Oh, Craymond, I'm sorry. Why? Why? All right. I might have to fix his face because it's gonna bug me. Come here. How am I gonna do this? I'm trying to like. I don't know. Maybe I don't care. Maybe it's okay. I can pretend. GoPro on my head. Yeah, that would not work. As if this isn't wobbly enough. Don't be silly. Yeah, of course not. Craymond doesn't mind. Alright. Let's just do this then. Gotta finish anyways. Gotta complete. Just know that from my angle it looks better. Well, that's the thing. There's already actually wood blocks under the top of the bed. So, can't really add to that. But yeah, the head of the bed is already raised. Specifically to deal with acid reflux, heartburn stuff. Yeah, exactly. 24-inch monitor. Doesn't work so well. No, I didn't say the table does tilt. I said the bed is already tilted. Close enough. They both tilt. Oh, it was a joke. Okay. Sorry. I don't understand humor. These are the pink ones, right? These are the other pink ones? Wait, is this the... I just have the one color in here? Alright, then this one's probably too pink. I'll see. Yeah, it's also... The bed is also. Yeah, exactly, Haggis. I look at the color swatch page. This is probably too light. No, that's too light. That's the one. Okay. Alright. Sorry, keep trying to put Craymond off screen. What's he look like? Let's try color on his toe. That's probably good. As a start. feel like he actually is more pink than this. Oh no! Is it too late? Oh, I'll probably just do a mix of the two. Hmm. Alright, see you later, hoping. You got censored? That's weird. Oh, cock, you mean? Oh, that's probably... Maybe? I don't know. I might have, like, the general ban list on, which just censors, like, words that are problematic, basically. I'll have to check that. Surprised nobody else has gotten, like, actually had that happen. I guess we were always kind of, innuendo-y instead of overt. Well, no, automod's off. But there is, like, something that came before automod, which is, like, a list of, like, banned words or whatever. I don't have very good pinks for this. I have like one that's too brown and one that's too pink. No, I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm just saying I'm surprised it hasn't come up before. Like that nobody else has tried that and gone, "Hey, wait, this is uh what's the word? Like this word's getting censored." I'm surprised we haven't come across it. Huh. And that works. I saw that, Tim. Strange. Oh, hi, hello. That's true. That's true, just the nib. Also, hello. Yeah. Definitely don't have the right pinks for this. Oh well. Only have like 6 pens, so. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like a previous. It's before Automod existed. It's like a banned phrases list. Mostly I had it on because, like, I don't know if you guys remember when this happened, but there was this huge period of time. Well, not huge period of time. There was this period of time where people started putting these huge, like, ASCII character things with, like, tanks and stuff in Twitch and in YouTube comments. So I just, like, banned all those things. Excuse me, hiccup. But yeah. Exactly. Like, how have we not come across this in the past? Honestly. Thanks for the resub, Slacker! Trying to, like, make this not look terrible. Yeah. Haggis, you were the one. You had to do it. Just to make this guy match. That's all the colors I have, really? It's gonna be a pretty crowded bed then. No one ever leaves. Is this a Hotel California? I'm lifting up pieces of the paper at this point, so basically done. Because there's not much more I can do on this guy. Oh no, this is adding to my playtime. What's my playtime now? Well, 275 hours or more. Doesn't say Stardew yet because it just says first played 6 days ago. I think I need to be over a week. And then over a certain amount of hours. I don't know how many hours. Yeah, so Snipperclips says 5 hours. SteamWorld Dig, 25 hours or more. Dangerous Spacetime doesn't have any hours though. Yeah. But that's the thing is, so whenever we do like stream setup and stuff and we leave it just on the screen, then that's what happens. Ow. Trying to stretch my knee. It's not working. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, this is the opposite of stretching my knee. I folded it. Wow. I'm definitely happier with yesterday's than today's, but I mean, it's done, so it exists. It would definitely be a lot shorter periods of time though, because even just trying to draw at this desk is painful and causes strain. Can't imagine playing a stressful game and trying to sit at this desk. At least with like when I'm playing like Splatoon and stuff, I can just sit in a comfortable position and I don't have to like be reaching and like having my arms in a specific position for any period of time. Yeah. Alright, my nighttime tablets and hot chocolate have been delivered. I'm gonna say goodnight for today. Yep, he also has his own tablet with me on it. Hot chocolate! But yeah, I'm going to say goodnight for today. I did say it was going to be a short stream. Mostly just trying to not get too carried away and have like 5 hour streams every day because that would destroy me. And my throat has been hurting the last couple days, but in a manageable way, not a doing something irresponsible kind of way. And the cut on the inside of my throat, I think it's mostly healed, so that should also help. But just wanted to keep it short today. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. Tomorrow's movie night though. Tomorrow's movie night, and usually Tuesday is anime and dub track, but I didn't make it. So just, saying that exists too. Not gonna pretend it doesn't exist. But yes, I'm gonna go to bed. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see you next time.